On Root Sports, brought to you by Banner Bank. Better ideas, better banking. By CenturyLink. Quest is now CenturyLink. Visit CenturyLink.com to learn more. And by the Emerald Queen Casino, presenting Island Reggae Star Fiji, September 24th. For tickets, go to emeraldqueen.com. So we had a little reggae theme coming up here. We had a little baseball, obviously, a little pizza theme, a little Italian theme right? For us. Yeah, Fiji? Yeah. Well versed in that. Welcome out to the pen. It's Brad Adam and Dave Valley with you tonight. We heard Dave Sims mention tonight's starters, Blake Bevan and Jeff Francis. Let's take a look on the Mariners side with Mr. Blake Bevan. Take a look at the matchup first. Francis, a lefty, 5-15. We'll talk about him in a second. But Val Blake at 3-5. Last couple of starts really kind of rough for the rookie.
Yeah, he's really struggled. He got off to a tremendous start early in the season. You know, this was a young man who had a great opportunity when he came over in that trade. He got that opportunity this season, and he made the most of it. He's a fastball pitcher, which means everything is going to come off of his fastball. He likes to throw it, but he needs to be able to control it on the corners of the plate. The last few games, his last 5 starts, he's been making just too many mistakes out over the middle, trying to be a little bit too fine. Blake Bevan, to be successful, has got to be able to spot his fastball. It's going to allow that opportunity to throw the big curveball, the slower curveball, and also that slider and changeup. But again, fastball command is essential for Blake Bevan.
Against a very good hitting Royals lineup for the Royals, it's Jeff Francis, soft toss and lefty, 5-15. He's been around a while, Val.
He has been. You know, you mentioned he's a soft thrower. He's got a big curveball and a changeup. His fastball is going to run away from the right-handed hitters, but he's really been struggling. Brad, listen to these numbers. In the first inning, he's given up 29 of his 95 runs in the season in the first inning. Opponents are hitting 351 in the first inning, but 294 overall. This is a contact pitcher, and he just has not been making too many quality pitches this season for the Kansas City Royals.
All right, that's a pitching matchup. Also back in the lineup, Casper Wells, his left elbow feeling fine, of course, to start, and making his Safeco Field debut, third base, Alex Liddy.
It's good. You know, I think baseball needs more Italians. So it's just great to see Alex Liddy getting that start here at Safeco Field. I for one, am excited.
And we had some Italian food, so we like that. All right, lineups and first pitch, of course, on the way. And what visitors love to do down at the Pike Place Market, catch a salmon. Nicely done there. And, you know, I don't know how those would go with our pizza, but the chili peppers, I think those would go nice on our pizza from Pizza Hut here. Francis and Bevan, first pitch, coming up next.
Delightful weather here in Seattle. Welcome everybody to Mariner Baseball. Here's your first pitch from Blake Bevan, and it's ripped into right field. Ichiro watches it sail out of here. So last night, Ichiro hit the first pitch out, and tonight Alex Gordon does the same thing. 1-0 Kansas City. His 21st home run and RBI number 79. Wow.
And for Gordon, taking advantage of the scouting report, they know that Blake Bevan likes to throw a lot of fastballs. Blake just trying to throw first pitch strike of the game. And Gordon hits a line drive into right center field, his 21st home run of the year.
Oh, he got all over that one. Here's Melky Cabrera. Early excitement here at Safeco Field. Bevan giving up his 11th home run, and this is 12th game. Don't forget, this is a good hitting ball club. 4th in batting average, 3rd in hits, 6th in runs, 1st in stolen bases. Cabrera having a career year and come over from the Atlanta Braves. He jumps on a pitch, deep right center field, long run, Trayvon Robinson, and he can't hold on. Melky Cabrera to second. He's going to get to third. And Robinson shaking up a triple. So an inauspicious start here in the first inning. A home run and a triple.
Robinson having to go a long way for this. It looks like he has a bead on it. It actually goes into his glove, I think. So he, oh, nope, it hit the heel of his glove and bounced out before he hit the wall. And this, both knees into the padding.
That'll stun you.
Take a look at the rest of the defense behind Blake Bevan. Wells, he's back after being hit on the elbow. He's in left field. Ichiro in right. On the infield, Alex Liddy getting the start at third base. Ryan and Ackley up the middle. Smoke the first baseman. And Miguel Oliva will do the catching tonight.
Here's Billy Butler. And these first 5 guys in their batting order. Gordon now with 21 home runs. Melky Cabrera with 17. 18 for Butler. Hosmer with 17 and 17 for Francoeur. 77 degrees. Wind out of the northwest at 2 miles per hour. Right to the second baseman. Ackley is going to pick up a run. 2-0 Kansas City. Productive out. RBI for Billy Butler. So now we can get a chance to look at him. Royals batting order.
It's the first half that will do the damage, and they have so far. Following Butler, it'll be Hosmer, Francoeur, Moustakis, Giavatella will hit 7th. Then it's Perez, Salvador Perez, the young catcher, hitting 8th. Escobar, the shortstop, will hit 9th.
Here's Eric Hosmer. Call up from AAA. The top performers in their system. Hosmer. This will be game number 112 for him. Hosmer last night 1 for 4, picked up an RBI and stole a base. Foul ball.
Numbers for Blake Bevan on the year. ERA has been climbing up on him with his struggles lately. He's at a 4.33, 70 2/3 innings for him, 28 strikeouts, the 13 walks, giving up 11 home runs now. Opponent's average 284.
(2-0) Kansas City. 1-2 pitch. Hosmer reaches out, pokes it into right field. So they're a double away from the cycle here in the first inning. Kansas City Royals.
Slow breaking ball, 77 miles an hour. You have to give the hitter some credit there. That pitch is down out of the strike zone.
So Hosmer's aboard. Bring up the 5-hole hitting right fielder, Jeff Francoeur. First pitch swinging, pops it up. Olivo taking a look. And he is a couple rows short. Blake Bevan getting buzzed here in the first inning. Francoeur 1 for 3 last night, hit a triple. Thrown out at the plate in what thankfully was not an injury resulting collision with Chris Jimenez. Third in hits. Kansas City Royals. Third in hits, and you wonder why their season is 60 and 85. Well, they're 13th in ERA at 4.54. Their pitching coach Bob McClure, guy's been around for a long time, he says we're 2 dominant pitchers away from being a really good ball club. You got one kid named Mike Montgomery coming up from AAA. They're involved in the playoffs right now, or be here. Good breaking ball by Bevan. 0-2.
Well, they can hit, and they're young. Look at their club. They have a lot of kids up here going around along with some quality people. Alex Gordon, they've been waiting for a few years on Alex Gordon, the former first-round pick, and what a year he is having.
Missed a lot of last year. Had some health concerns 2 years ago. Last year spent a big portion of the season at AAA as Francoeur struck out. 2 outs. There's K for Bevan. I want to apologize to this young man. It's Mike Moustakis. I was calling him Moustakis.
So was I.
Because I was calling him Moustakis because I know a guy named Tom Stathakis who's also a Greek, and he runs the Golf Channel, is an old friend, and I automatically went into that mode last night. So it's Moustakis. Two outs, a man on. Oh, he jumps on this one too. Base hit. Holding at second is Hosmer.
Blake Bevan trying to establish his fastball, and the Royals are jumping on the fastball. Again, a first pitch fastball in the outside corner. It's hammered into right field. Carl Willis coming out.
A lot of that, as we've talked about before, location, location, location.
It's location, and I think when you look at it, they're the young hitters. The young hitters typically are going to be aggressive on the fastball. And for Blake is somebody that has to command his fastball, but if they're going to be aggressive with the fastball, you're going to have to switch things up. He's tried that. He's also, you're right, Dave, I think he needs to pitch inside a little bit more because his fastballs that he's throwing are away. But again, that's the type of pitcher that he is. He's not overpowering. His fastball is going to be 91 miles an hour. But when he had a lot of success early, throwing a lot of fastballs and locating on the corners. He has to realize, though, that this club, again, like the Red Sox, they're going to be aggressive on the fastball. And he might have to just figure out a way to throw some first pitch breaking balls to get ahead of him and then use his fastball.
The other thing we always talk about, too, tape's gotten around. Reports have gotten around.
Well, and then that is true, and it is part of being a young player in this league. The league will make adjustments to you, and even on that last pitch, it's another fastball at 89 miles an hour, and Giovatello he comes unglued, fouls it straight back and misses it, but the pitch is also up in the middle of the plate.
Couple of men on. Hit hard. Ryan, he makes a snag, and boy, that was important because that could have led to a third run. So Giovatello, the line drive, Ryan takes care of it, but the damage is considerable here in the first inning. Alex Gordon, first pitch, leaving the yard. Cabrera eventually scored after tripling. Mariners got some responding to do. The home first coming up. maybe Ichiro can duplicate what he did last night. First pitch that he saw, he got a 71-mile-an-hour breaking ball and hit it out of here. It's 4th home run. 4th time he's led off with a home run this season, 36th time in his career. And here he is against Jeff Francis, making just his 2nd career start against the Mariners. Be interesting to watch Ichiro hitting .273. He's got 163 hits. Jeff Francis serves up the base hit to Ichiro. Serves a single to left.
And for Ichiro, this is a 75-mile-an-hour breaking ball from the left-hander as he slaps it into left field to get things started for the Mariners. Following Ichiro, it'll be Brendan Ryan, then it's Zachary Olivo. Smoke with a home run in last night's game. Willie Mopena will be the DH against the left-hander. Casper Wells, good to see him back in the lineup after getting hit on the elbow. He will hit 7th, and it's Robinson. And Alex Liddy, the 3rd baseman, will hit 9th.
Jeff Francis, not a hard thrower. Strike 1 to Ryan.
Francis has had a lot of struggles in the 1st inning. Mariners need to stay after him, be aggressive with him early in the game. And you're right, his fastball will be 85, 86 miles an hour. Throws a curveball and a changeup. Tries to keep the ball on the ground.
Bob McClure teaching him a cutter. And the cutter worked really well last year when he taught it to Bruce Chen. We saw that a couple of times last year. And Bob was saying the cutter's something you either get immediately or you don't, or you just got to work on it. And the other thing he said about Francis with the record of 5-15, he says he's the guy on our pitching staff that does not get a lot of run support. So I've read that book already.
Well, he's also sporting a 4.72 ERA.
Mm-hmm. Oh, 0-2 to Ryan. Detroit Tigers continue to roll 7-4 at home. They're on top of Minnesota in the 8th. Tampa Bay took out Boston 7-2. Yankees playing at the Angels just underway. Texas 8-2 in the 8th at home in Arlington against the Athletics. Texas 2.5 up on the Angels. Detroit is pretty much into the Central race. Yankees up 2.5 on Boston. Big curveball dug out Salvador Perez. Nobody out. Royals have a 2-0 lead. Ichiro's at first. Escobar throws to Giabatella, and Ryan is able to beat it out.
Brendan Ryan rolls over on a changeup. Ichiro sliding in. Brendan always hustling down the line, able to keep him from getting the double play. In the outfield for the Royals, Gordon in left, Cabrera in center, Frank Coor is in right. Moustakas the 3rd baseman, Escobar and Giavatella up the middle. Hosmer the 1st baseman, and Perez will do the catching.
Keep in mind these outfielders for the Royals are among the leaders in assists. Gordon leads the major leagues with 20 assists, 15 for Francoeur, Cabrera with 12. Let's see how adventurous the Mariners will be tonight.
I would imagine with Gordon, who has been an infielder, a 3rd baseman in his career, moving to the outfield, a lot of clubs testing him, wanting to be aggressive, and you have to prove yourself. It sounds like he's doing that with 20 assists.
Leading the majors. Francoeur's always had a good arm. And Cabrera, as we mentioned, having a career year. 1-1 to Dustin Ackley. Melky Cabrera. Yankees, Braves, 300 hitter with Kansas City. 2-1. There's strike. Home plate umpire Marvin Hudson. Brian Runge at first, hit Barrett at second, and Tim McClelland at third. Ackley with the best batting average on the ball club, entering tonight at .298. Is that a play?
He has been fun to watch. I think for me watching, it's the consistency that he has shown for a young hitter. Skyrocket to the big leagues. As you mentioned, hitting .298. He's been right around 300 the entire time that he has been in the big leagues.
Takes that one. Doesn't look like he ever has a stressful at bat. Body's calm, face calm. Goes up there and gets his work done. Talented kid. Got a full count. Hits it on the nose, but right to Cabrera. Bring up Miguel Olivo, batting in the 4-hole tonight. Chris Jimenez got a rare start last night, went 0 for 3. Miguel played on Wednesday night against the Angels and went 0 for 3.
Miguel leading the club in home runs with 16.
Harry Matthews Jr., Mark Kotze, and now Alex Gordon hold the distinction, being the only 3 men to hit the first pitch thrown in a ball game here at Safeco Field and hitting it out of here for a home run. Travis Blackney was one of the victims. That was back in 04. Gave up Kotze. And that one getting away. Jamie Moyer gave up one. Getting the second is Brendan Ryan, 2 outs.
That will be a wild pitch.
Wild pitch charged to Jeff Francis, his 4th of the year. RBI out there with Ryan at second for Miguel Olivo with 2 outs. Hits it well. Deep left center field as Miggy left the yard. No, he has it one hop. But he picks up the RBI. Ground rule double RBI for Olivo is 56th. And for Olivo, that's double number 15. He's hit a lot of balls out that way this year.
And Francis again, we had talked about his struggles in the first inning. The Mariners taking advantage of the wild pitch, which moved Brendan Ryan up. This ball hit off the warning track and bounced into the Mariner bullpen. And because of the wild pitch, Brendan Ryan will score and the Mariners get on the board.
An RBI for Olivo. He's a club leader in that category with 56 now. Here's Smoke. How great was it to see him hit a home run last night, his first since June 12th in Detroit.
I thought it was great to see the adjustment that he made. The first 2 at-bats in the game, they were throwing fastballs above the belt, and he was having a tough time. And finally, he was looking for one. Pitch well above the belt, tomahawked it into the seats.
Back up the middle. Olivo checks, getting a big wave around. Cabrera charges. The throw be cut off. 2-2 ball game. So the Mariners have come right back to tie it up. RBI by Smoke, his 48th as Olivo scores. And a nice quick response by the Mariners here in the first inning.
It's a ground ball, base hit up the middle. That will work. Olivo runs well. Talking about all the assists from the Royals, no chance for Cabrera to throw him out, so he just hits the cutoff man, and the Mariners have tied the game up. Some 2-out lightning here for the Mariners.
Gotta like it. Gotta like it. Willie Mopena DHing tonight. His 11th game, 8 for 37, couple of home runs since coming over here to the Mariners.
Mariners making Francis work as you take a look at the numbers for Willie. 216, a couple of home runs, 6 RBIs, 21 pitches now for Francis, 14 strikes, 7 balls.
Really looking for his first Safeco Field home run. Cleveland and Tampa, where he's launched before.
And brought his glove and used it.
Nice.
Yeah. That's great.
All right. 2-2 ball game. Pena 0-2 hole. String him out. Nice response by the Mariners, though. They get RBIs from Olivo and Smoke to tie it at 2-2 as we go to the second. That is an absolutely gorgeous sunset shot by our crew. Well done. Second inning coming up. Start the second. Bronx Bombers, they're back here at Safeco Field on Monday. 3-game weeknight series. Ichiro, Felix, Mariners, they take on the New York Yankees with great seats still available for all 3 games. Come on out, folks. It's always a memorable series, as you know. Get your tickets today, Mariners Team Store or Mariners.com. Salvador Perez, Alcides Escobar, and Alex Gordon, 8-9-1 here in the second.
Well, it looks like which starter is going to settle down first.
Yeah, really.
Francis has struggled in the first inning. The Mariners taking advantage of that, scoring a couple of runs. And for Blake, you can see him. He started the first hitter with a breaking ball. The Royals aggressive on his fastball in the first inning. Another fastball.
Oh, boy, they are seeing it and hitting it.
Well, the key to it for him is he started him with a breaking ball, but he'll have to be able to throw it for a strike. If you miss with it, then they're going to be even more aggressive, assuming the next pitch will be a fastball. And Blake throws a lot of fastballs, and this pitch up above the belt. But when you can get it started early, a bit easier to get on top of that. Casper Wells throwing it back in.
There's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Turn and the deal that set Zach Greinke to the Milwaukee Brewers. And what a year the Brewers are having, starting today 8 up on St. Louis. Milwaukee hosting Philadelphia tonight. That's an Interesting series. Phillies have a 5-1 lead in Milwaukee in the 8th.
I believe Halladay started that game for the Phillies tonight.
Hey. That hit him? He's acting like he might have hit him.
That was a poor acting job. I think they're going to call it a foul ball. It hits something, and it looks like it gets a piece of the bat. I think at that point, if he lets the bat go and shakes his hands, he might be able to get away with it.
Fall on the ground, roll around in the dirt, do the alligator, and then maybe he's got a shot.
Or just get back in the box and enjoy an 0-2 count. And we'll see if that fastball was intentional. Not to hit him, but just to move him off the plate. First pitch breaking ball for a strike. Comes back up and in with a fastball. Here's another fastball inside as he pops it up.
Slicing back to Ichiro. One out. You would be right. Mr. Halladay against Sean Markham. Markham 12-5. Halladay 16-5. Clayton Kershaw throwing for the Dodgers tonight in San Francisco. Ooh, that's a good matchup. Kershaw 17-5 against Tim Lincecum, who's 12-12. The Giants, their hopes start to fade here in the last 20 or so games, 7.5 back. Top of the order, Alex Gordon, first pitch of the ball game, rode it out of here for a home run. His 21st. Strike one on the breaking ball. See the split on the shoulder patch. Paul Splitoff, great right-hander, longtime broadcaster, passed away since we were there. We were there in April. I guess it was right after we left. Tough loss. Great guy, good left-hander with these Royals for a long time, back in the 80s.
Mentioning the pitching matchups in the National League. Ian Kennedy, he's trying to steal it, isn't he?
That's
a Young Award.
He's right there. He is
19-game winner for the Diamondbacks.
He is right in the heart of the conversation. Look, that's last to first. 0-2 here. Escobar's a base stealing threat, 22 out of 29. Make that Perez catcher. Guy that can run as well. Center field backing up Robinson. Right at him. 2 outs. And bring up Melky Cabrera. Tripled in the first inning and scored.
It's Cabrera's 5th triple of the year. He also has 39 doubles.
It's a doubles machine, as we addressed yesterday. They're closing in on having the first outfield in Major League history with 3 guys with 40. And add in Butler, they're close to having 4 guys with 40 or more doubles. Breaking ball on the outside, just outside. 44 doubles for Francoeur, 42 for Gordon, 39 for Cabrera, 38 for Butler. Look at them. There's a lot of parallels to the Mariners. They have a big ballpark in Kansas City, difficult to hit home runs in. You know, from talking to Eric Wedge at the very beginning of the season, says, you know, you don't always have to hit the ball out of the yard, get a lot of doubles and triples, and that's what these guys do.
You look at their club as far as power, yeah, Francoeur, yes, Billy Butler, but you don't look at anybody in their lineup that's going to be 30-run home run guys.
Robinson gets under this one. And that'll do it for the Royals in a second. Mariners home second, bottom third of the order coming up. Wells, Robinson, and Liddy making his Safeco Field debut. 2-2 ball game, bottom of the second. Here's Casper Wells to lead it off. Good to see him back in action. Hit by a pitch 5 days ago at Oakland. Went 1 for 6 on a road trip. He did commit. This is Marvin Hudson. 0-2. Wells, Robinson, and Liddy here in the second inning.
After the Mariners have scored a couple of runs off of Francis in the first.
Strike 3 called. Wells is gone.
We'll see how things go the rest of the way. Francis has been around. They have a young hitting lineup. He likes to throw his changeup. As David mentioned, he's working on a cutter now. Typically, young hitters will have a tough time with an exceptional changeup, and that's the best pitch for Francis. Again, not overpowering with a fastball at 85, 86 miles an hour.
Trayvon Robinson, a .214 hitter, right-handed. Got in on his fist, fouled it off. This is 3 for 14. Hitting right-handed. Most of his ABs obviously have been left-handed. 20 for 73.
.264 overall. A couple of home runs. Actually hit both those home runs in Anaheim.
Gets one left field. Coming in, Gordon. Who's there? 2 outs. Here's Alex Liddy, his Safeco Field first plate appearance. Debuted on the road a couple of days ago in Anaheim. Nice play defensively he made. Mom and Dad over from the old country.
I'm sure they're nervous right now.
Oh, yeah. Alex and his dad played a lot of baseball all his life. His mom played softball. The only sport that he's really cared about. Big kid. First Italian born and developed player to play here in the big league. 7th Italian to play in the majors since Remo Bertoia back in 1962. 1-2.
Looks like Francis is starting to expand the strike zone. A couple of pitches that looked like they were off the plate. Home plate umpire Marvin Hudson calling them strikes.
Fouled off. Liddy making his debut Wednesday in Anaheim. Ground out and strikeout. Ball and 2 strikes. Kid showed great power down at AAA Tacoma. 30 home runs, 104 runs batted in 138 games, 121 runs scored. 2-2 pitch. Now, that'll do it for the Mariners. Mom and Dad feeling for the son right now. 2-2 ball game. Go Field. And Sunday, 18th of September, Mariners are going to celebrate the youngest fans. Kids Appreciation Day. All the kids 14 and under take home a Moose poster. It's thanks to Iverson Kid Valley. Plus, there's going to be plenty of special surprises along the way, including portable DVD players, electric guitar, iPad, and more, just for the kids. For tickets, go to Mariners.com. Billy Butler, Eric Hosmer, Jeff Francoeur, 3, 4, and 5. Kansas City Royals. Up and in to Butler. Butler having a long conversation with Miguel Olivo, who was part of this Kansas City club a couple of years ago. Two and one.
Blake right now with his fastball, it looks like he's able to put it on the corners of the plate, but they're up. I think that was what his struggles were in the first. He mixed his breaking ball in more in the second. I think he'll have to do a lot of that.
Butler swings and you can hear him saying, ah! Center field to Robinson. That's 3 consecutive putouts by Tremont. One out here in the third. Good change of speed there by Bevan. Bring up Eric Hosmer. Single to right his first time up. Wide open stance by Hosmer. Looks at a strike.
I was watching him take batting practice today. And he is a quiet hitter, lets the ball get deep in batting practice and really fires his hands. Talented young hitter for the Royals.
He's been impressive. These American League rookies in hits, multi-hit games, walks, second and doubles, total bases, runs, third and extra base hits. He's having a year. Strategically placed Mr. Ackley for the second out. Five in a row retired by Bevan. There's Jeff Francoeur. So he has that ugly collision with Jimenez. I talked to both guys independent of each other, and they said, is he all right? I said, yeah, they're both all right. And then in the Kansas City dugout, as Francoeur said, did your phone blow up? He says, like never before. And one of the pitchers was walking by and said, dude, you play football with that hit? Frenchie said he was a free safety and a wide receiver, and he said he was in no man's land when that throw from Ackley brought Jimenez right back into the baseline.
Yeah, he looked like he was getting ready to start a slide.
Mm-hmm.
And because of where the throw ended up back into where he was going to slide, he ended up staying on his feet.
And then he got caught in a no man's land,
right.
As you talked about last night. He got caught, halfway, and I thought about blowing him up, and next thing you know, he was on top of me, and then I just wore it. Here's a play last night. He's trying to figure out, and then down goes Frazier. Say this, Francoeur and Jimenez, two of the most personable guys in baseball. Two really good kids. 1-2. Off the end of the bat, knocked down by Bevan. And he throws Francoeur out. A 1-2-3 inning. Nicely done by Bevan. 6 in a row retired. 2-2 ball game. Top of the order coming up for the Mariners. Ichiro, Ryan, and Ackley. Home third, Ichiro, Ryan, and Ackley.
Ichiro with a base hit his first time up. Had a curveball and hit it hard into left field.
One and one. Texas has opened up a 13-4 lead on Oakland in the top of the ninth. Ichiro drives one deep to right field. That's gone. How about that? First home run that was not a leadoff home run by Ichiro. It's number 5, second in as many nights. A 2-hit night. He's got a .65. How about this? The Mariners have a 3-2 lead.
And Francis, he tried it again. Another slow breaking ball at 69 miles an hour. Ichiro hit the breaking ball into left field his first time. At this one, it just hangs into the middle of the plate. It gets hammered into the seats out in right field.
That's how you make a pitcher pay for a mistake. Wow. He had plenty of liftoff on that blast. 375 feet. Home run number 5. Ryan's got a good count. He's ahead 2-0. Strike. Blooper. Taking charge is Escobar. Nice play. Reach home run. Hit by Mariner player. Alaska Airlines donates 10,000 miles to our Make-A-Wish Home Runs for Wishes program. You can donate your own miles to Make-A-Wish at alaskaair.com. Gospel singing out at section 329. The guy behind the cash register, I've bought some ice cream from him over the years. Nice fella. And they can sing. Thank you, folks. Saw me coming and grabbed the bigger bucket. There's Ackley. A hard line drive to center. His first time up. Two and one.
Mariners having good approach against Francis early in the game, waiting for pitches to get up in the zone. When you have a guy that is a soft tosser, and that's exactly what Francis is. His fastball at 85, throws a lot of changeups and breaking balls. Make him elevate some pitches. They'll go a long way as a Levo. A double his first time out.
Here's Ackley leaning in one. Deep right field. Frank Core going back. It is caught. Oh, brother, what a catch. Frenzy makes an incredible catch. It takes a home run away from Ackley. Oh, man. He threw out a guy at first a couple of days ago in Oakland. Now he robs a home run.
This is as good as it gets. Timing is perfect. Concentration over the wall.
Oh, that's exceptional.
You said he was a receiver, right?
Yep, receiver and a free safety. Good athlete. That's something. Boy, oh boy.
Sure. Dustin Ackley doesn't appreciate it.
Let's see. Right? The lady with the itchy meter, she's reaching out, and Frank Core beat her to it. Yep, that's the itchy meter lady. Another ultra mo look. You got the one glove. Boy, that's some good ups there, by.
It actually hit her glove and then went into his glove.
Oh, man.
It looked like it hit her glove.
Here's a drive deep to left. Fair. It hits the fair pole. It's gone. Home run, Miguel Olivo. 4-2 Mariners. the fact that that ball that Ackley hit.
It should have been a home run.
Absolutely.
Olivo hit a laser off the pole.
The soft tosser, they're getting to him. Talk about a hanger.
Get the ball up. Mariner hitters taking advantage of it. Francis pitches are elevated and they're hitting them hard. Hit the screen.
Meanwhile, back to Dustin Ackley. When he finds out that that ball should have been a home run, he's going to be ticked.
Yeah, and I don't blame Eric Wedge for not going out and asking for the review, or the umpires for that matter, because you can see it just hits the side of it, and he comes right back with it right away. Why would you think? I didn't notice anything watching the play. I thought it was just a great catch. But Dustin, you're right. He's not going to be happy.
And it took Ultramo to see it.
2 times, by the way. This is the second time that we were able to see it.
John, who's working the Fox box, he's the only guy that saw it with the naked eye. Had a baby, Johnny. There's Smoke. Back up the middle. Base hit. Couple singles to center by Smoke tonight. Let's see him swinging the bat well.
Some action in the Royals pen. Francis right now, 51 pitches for Francis here in the third. Throwing strikes, 34 strikes, 17 balls. 14 batters that he's faced, 9 first pitch strikes. Again, the Mariners, he pitches up in the zone. I'll be the first to tell you that's not an area that he's going to get away with pitching up.
There's Willie Mo Pena again, still looking for his first home run here at Safeco Field as a Mariner. Goes up the middle, where a base hit, they'll take it. 2 outs, runners at first and second.
Mariners with 7 base hits. 2 2/3 innings, 7 base hits.
There's Casper Wells. I think he's going to want to get in a swing parade. He took a called third strike his first time up.
All the pitches were away from him. Or he'll look out over the plate.
Or 2 lead. 2 home runs this inning, Ichiro and Olivo. Olivo's home run at 17th. Gets through. Perez, runners move up with 2 outs. Fastball. Ed Yost on the left, Bob McClure on the right. Yost, the manager.
Mariners 2 for 2 with men in scoring position. If Casper Wells can keep that going.
Takes a strike, 1-1. Wells looks out the center field to see Melky Cabrera about 10 steps towards left center. Two and one. You got Smoke at third, Pena at second. Big inning here for the Mariners. Trying to make it even bigger. Left field. Gordon will take care of it. A couple of runs for the Mariners. Home run by Ichiro, home run by Olivo. They leave a couple for 2 Mariners. Field. Game 2 of a 4-game set with Kansas City, and next Monday, Mariners and the Yankees open a 3-game set. Ichiro T-shirt night presented by Sato. Get you started. First 15,000 fans pick up this one-of-a-kind T-shirt. Features number 51. Get tickets. Mariners.com or any Mariners team store. So the Mariners, a couple of home runs in the 3rd inning. Ichiro and Olivo as we look at this glorious sunset. They starting to get shorter here. Ooh, it's that time of year. Love it in the height of the summer here. It's the equinox is September 23rd this year. I love it when it's getting dark finally at like 9:50 here in the height of summer. Breaking ball to Moustakas. Mike Moustakas, base hit to right his first time up. Bevins retired 6 in a row. Struck out 1. No walks. Gave up a leadoff, matter of fact, first pitch of the ball game, a home run to Alex Gordon. Triple to Cabrera. Butler, an RBI ground out, getting 2 runs in for Kansas City in the first inning.
Make a guess here, and Ichiro, who's going to hit 3rd this next inning. I'll bet you that Francis does not throw him another slow breaking ball. He's thrown it to him twice, and both times with a line drive into left and a home run. Then he puts that pitch in his pocket.
I think Mr. Ichiro, Suzuki may want to stand by for a bow tie.
No, I don't think that's Jeff Francis's style. I just don't think he's going to see another slow breaking ball because he is on it.
I'm hearing you, but for that very reason, I would think I'd be thinking that too. Be loose for the first pitch or 2. Ball and 2 strikes. Robinson's going to get another play. That's his 4th putout. 1 out here in the 4th. And how about this? Angie Mentank standing by with the Liddy family.
Yes, I have tracked them down. And Augie, I'm going to start with you. What was it like for Alex growing up in Italy where baseball isn't that common? And he told me that you guys used to stay up very late at night watching baseball.
We watched a lot of baseball games on TV at 2 o'clock in the morning until 5 o'clock. It was a lot of fun. And Alex, he liked it, man. He really liked it.
And it's so impressive that he's been able to get so good with so little baseball available to him. Flavio speaks a little English, so I'm going to try this. Quando hai sentito che Alex viene qui a Seattle, cosa pensi?
Sono stata molto felice e spero che rimanga così migliori il tuo italiano.
Okay, let me translate. She said she was extremely excited and she hopes that he stays here in Seattle long enough for my Italian to get better. Dave?
I tell you what, that was really
that
good.
Was impressive. That was great.
Grazie.
Hey, Angie, one more thing. One more thing.
Sì.
Where's Mr. Liddy? Where's he originally from?
Dove di Alex? Where is he from?
Well, he's from San Remo, Italy. He started to play baseball at San Remo when he was a small kid, about 7 or 8 years old. And he went up to 15, 16 playing in Italy. Then came back here and got drafted from the Mariners in 2001, I think. And he just started to play.
All right, well, this athlete handles this ground ball. Let me ask you this, because you actually were born in Italy, and then you came to the United States, and you actually kind of got your love of baseball here and then brought it back, yes?
Yeah, that's right. I was born in Italy and came over when I was 2 years old. And I played high school, grammar school, baseball. Then went back to Italy.
All right, thank you very much. Grazie per tutto e un buon ragazzo. Grazie. Dave.
Angie, well done. Thank you. And all the best to the Liddy family. That's great. Happy for them. Great to have their son Alex here. But Bevins figured it out. He's got 8 in a row retired. Line drive. Trayvon Robinson coming on. Yes, sir. Makes the catch. Trayvon Robinson is 5th put out. We're in the 4th. Blake Bevins retired 9 in a row. And the Mariners have a lead of 4-2. Nice. time for AT&T trivia question. Lou Piniella, first batter in Royals history, won Rookie of the Year 1969. When did Lou make his major league debut? I know this one. At least I think I do. I'm going to go with 1969 D. What do you think, Mike? Swinging a miss by Robinson to lead it off. Trayvon, Alex Liddy, and Ichiro. Trayvon's got 5 putouts already.
Only one Rookie of the Year in '69. So I'm guessing that he had to get there before then, at least get a cup of coffee, right?
So you can go with 68, so we got it covered.
I'll go with 68. Yeah.
We got it covered. On 2 strikes, Trayvon Robinson, first time up, fly to left. Ground rule double for Olivo, an RBI in the first, he hit a home run in the third, RBI for Smoke, and a home run by Ichiro, accounting for the Mariners' scores.
I always find it interesting. Trayvon, natural right-handed hitter, but I would guess he's more comfortable from the left side now because more of his at-bats are coming from
Look
the
at
left
that
side.
bat travel. My goodness. Escobar zips one over. The throw out Robinson. Wow.
Just biked into the ground. Well, it's kindling now. Looks like he hits it off the end of the bat, and he does, and you can see it just shatter as the barrel, half the barrel goes flying out towards the third baseman, the ball towards the shortstop, Escobar.
Liddy down the line, foul ball. It's pretty neat. Liddy's dad said, you know, born in Italy, comes over here for a little bit, fell in love with baseball, takes it back to the mother country, and now here it is, his son's playing Major League Baseball. That is pretty cool. And staying up till 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock in the morning
to watch games.
That's pretty cool.
Well, after Alex's first at bat, he looks like he wants to be more aggressive this at bat. I like that. Get your hacks in.
There's one. Drive to left. Gordon can't get it. It's off the fence. First hit for Liddy. To second base. It's a double for Alex Liddy. His first major league hit, a ringing double off the wall in left field. And don't tell me Dad's up somewhere and he didn't see it. Don't tell me that. Come on.
Maybe he just was too nervous after the first at bat, had to walk in the tunnel.
Had to walk it off, right?
This ball is hammered. Just a smoke line drive in the middle of the fence. Gordon is hit so hard he can't get back quickly enough.
We're told Dad was at the top of the aisle, so he did see it all. Thank goodness. I'm sure they got the ball, and that's his first major league hit. There it is. Pops was, I like it. Pops was getting a cold one, but he didn't take his eye off the field. All right, now that the night can start. Okay, got that out of the way.
Yes.
Good for him. Well, we saw the numbers. We recited the numbers to you, what Alex Liddy did down in AAA. Boys, you look ahead to next year. You hope that's a kind of wall banger you could bring into this ballpark 162 times. Good for him. Saw one of the home runs he hit down in spring training at Camelback. He hit back-to-back grand slams, successive days, and he hit one. If he hits the equivalent here, it's going to hit off the U.S. Bank side. The Camelback Ranch was against the Dodgers.
Man, I'm sure he has that kind of pop.
That could be a huge resource for this ball club next year. 2-1 to Ichiro. Ichiro, 3 hits. This will be his second RBI as Liddy's going to score his first big league run. Mariners with a 5-2 lead. 3 hits tonight for Ichiro. Base hit to center, home run to right, base hit to center field. So Alex Liddy on a 1-1 pitch, he doubles. Take a look at his mom. Watch this. Here comes the pitch. Watch her reaction. Mama's pride.
He wanted it to go over the fence. He almost hit it through the fence.
You gotta like that. Jeff Francis, his night's over. The Mariners have pounded him, and the big boy's got his first big league hit. First big league run, and the Mariners have a 5-2 lead. The last couple of minutes while we were break was just beaming down there, and the guys are so happy for him. Mike, you've been there, you've been through it. That's a great feeling, and all the guys are sharing it with them. It's a great moment for the kid.
And that's the best part of it. He gets back into the dugout after scoring the run, and the reaction from his teammates is great. He obviously is excited, but his teammates happy for him.
Nate Adcock takes over, 5-2 Mariners. So he can breathe now. He's got the first hit, first run. About put one through the wall. Good stuff. Ichiro having a night, 3 for 3, a couple singles, home run, 2 runs driven in. Ryan fouls one off.
Jeff Francis, tough night for him. 69 pitches, 3 strikeouts. He didn't walk anybody. Gives up 5 runs, all of them earned. He's still responsible for Ichiro at first, but 9 hits and 3 1/3. And a lot of them hit hard. Great approach from the Mariners tonight.
Nate Adcock, 5th round pick of the Mariners back in 06. Here's throw down to first by Perez. He can throw from any angle, and he's got a hose, a very quick release. Nate Adcock, the pitcher, 6'4", 225 out of Elizabethtown, Kentucky. Mariners 5th round pick, June 2006. Pirates picked him up. And that Jack Wilson, Ian Snell deal where those guys came over here. Ichiro takes off, and he is safe. 38 stolen base for Ichiro.
You mentioned that Perez's arm throws a seed into second base as Ichiro slides in. can see how far Patella had to reach back to put the tag on each other. That's 2 nights in a row. We saw Escobar do the same thing last night. If he takes it and lets the throw travel to the bag, it's a quicker tag for him. They might have a chance, but by catching the ball out in front of the base and having to reach back, Ichiro always sliding to the back of the base, which is what you want to do. Makes it difficult to get the tag to him.
So Edcott traded by the Mariners to Pittsburgh in that July 29th, 09 trade that brought the Mariners Jack Wilson and Ian Snell. That was one that said Jeff Clement, Ronnie Cedeno, and a couple other guys. Pittsburgh, and then Kansas City picked him up in a Major League Rule 5 draft last December. First taste here in the major leagues. And Ryan goes fishing. 2 outs.
Hard luck hitter tonight, Dustin Ackley. Lined out to center field. The ball about as hard as you can hit it, and then should have had a home run. It was a great catch by Francoeur, but a fan had touched it, and he should have been credited with a home run, but we didn't see it until after the second replay.
Right. In Ultramo. We get one of those jobs like he had earlier this year where he hit one to straightaway center field. Here's a home run swing. Felt good. He knows he's got it. It's going out there. I got 4 bags right here, pal. This is going out of the yard. It didn't quite work out that way. And here's what happened on after the swing by Ackley. Francoeur goes up. The lady with the glove, she's the one that mends the itchy meter every night. It deflects off her glove into Francoeur's glove.
That's great. That is great.
That's a great sense of humor and coming prepared. That's great. Check down to McClellan, did not go. 2-2. Old-fashioned American ingenuity. Ichiro taking his lead, 2 outs, 2-2 here to Ackley. Mariners doing a good job swinging the bat this evening. I mentioned this Kansas City Ball Club hangs its hat on its hitting. Pitching, well, the ERA is 13th in the league at 4.54 entering tonight. Here's a drive to right, Francoeur. Oh, he made another catch! Oh, man! Jeff Francoeur with a sparkly play. And Ackley, dude, you're killing me. That's a heck of a play. 5-2. Mariners have the lead, and Francoeur makes a brilliant catch.
but twice, a home run and for extra bases for sure in that last half inning. Hi, everybody. Angie Mentig here at the Northwest Florida Sports Desk, reminding you that we have a huge Saturday in store for you. Starting at 9 a.m., it's Iowa and Iowa State getting things going on our college football schedule. We're going to follow that up by the Dogs and on Lake Union. And then Michael Pineda takes to the mound as the M's and the Royals play Game 3 of their series. And it wraps up with the Sounders hosting Real Salt Lake. And by the way, squeezed in there, Philadelphia, where the Timbers are taking on the Union. Catch your favorite local teams tomorrow only on Root Sports. And we're starting it all at 9 o'clock. Up early, Dave.
You know it. All right, Angie, thank you. Blake Bevan has retired 9 in a row. He's got Alcides Escobar, Alex Gordon, and Melky Cabrera here in the 5th. He's got a 5-2 lead. In addition to what Angie was talking about, Ackley, those 2 plays that Frank Coors made, don't forget the first time up, hit a hard line drive to center field.
Hit it as hard as you can hit it. A couple of things on that. One, you'll come back to the dugout and everybody will look at you and go, way to hit the ball. At this point, he doesn't want to hear that. And the other one is, normally, hang with him. It's been 3 times for him tonight.
Just
3 graded. Yeah, that's exactly right. It's
Frank Coors always been a good defender. 15 assists, but tonight 2 spectacular catches. And if he doesn't catch that last one, it's a triple easy.
Credit, a couple of great plays in right field. When the last one, when it was hit, I didn't think he had a chance to get back and make the play.
Not even close. Good athlete. Talked about it. Frank Coors, a big kid too. 6'4", 209. 1-2 here. The shortstop Escobar, another good athlete. Two RBI night for Ichiro. Olivo's driven in 2. Smoke's driven in 1. And the Mariners, they've banged out 9 hits through 4 innings. Olivo took a hit there.
.54 pitches for Blake. Struggled through the first inning. But it looks like he settled down. Something that Eric Wedge will be happy, I'm sure, to talk about after the game.
First inning, 2 runs on 4 hits. Kansas City, ultra aggressive. First pitch, Gordon home run. Early in the count, Cabrera triples. Butler an RBI ground out. Hosmer base hit to right. Strikeout later, Moustakas with a base hit to right. And the final out of the inning was Giafitella, hard line drive to the shortstop.
One of the things that we've been talking about with the young players is making adjustments, and Blake was able to make one. Right now he's been at about 50-50 fastball to his off-speed pitches, and that's what he had to do. He had to get soft. There's another off-speed pitch, and he gets a weak ground ball to third.
Liddy coming overhand. Nice strong throw. 1 out. First play at third base for Liddy.
See the percentages, 47% fastballs, so they've had to get away from what they were starting at the game. They have their own ideas of what they want to do, and they had to change up, and he was able to do it. It's a good sign.
Liddy does come overhand just like you did.
Yeah, right over the top.
Yeah.
Get some carry. One play that he showed us in Anaheim. That's
behind the bag.
Yeah.
Backhanded, slide to your right.
Watching him run the bases after he had the double, watching him run the bases, he looks like a good athlete.
Top of the order, Alex Gordon. Home run and a fly to center. Good hop for Smoke, covering Bevan. And our AT&T trivia question, Lou Piniella, first batter in Royals history, rookie of the year in '69. When did Lou make his debut? I went with '69. Mike went with '68. I think we got it covered. Answer is, oh, no, we don't. Survey says '64. How about that? 0 for 1 with the Orioles. 68 Indians going 0 for 5. Ready to go, Curtis. So it's one for the producer. You proud of yourself?
Oh, he is.
That the fans are a game under 500. Swing and miss by Cabrera. 0-2.
Again, mixing in the off-speed pitches, and he throws a fastball what the Royals were on in the first inning, and he's able to throw it by Milky Cabrera.
Nicely done as Cabrera strikes out. 12 in a row retired by Mr. Blake Bevan. Talk about a rally after a rocky first inning. Ichiro having a night. It's 5-2 Mariners.
Series. Meantime, the first place Texas Rangers hosting Oakland tonight, and Texas fell behind early, but their offense erupted with 4 runs in the 7th, thanks in part to the bases clearing double by Michael Young. Texas would add 5 in the 8th and beat Oakland in our Sterling Savings Bank score 13-4. Dave?
Rangers are relentless. What can I tell you? 13-4. Wow.
Angels trying to hang in there. It's 1-1 in the 6th. Yankees down to Anaheim.
Mariners have the Rangers 6 times, 3 here, 3 there. Talked about Ichiro having a night. How about this guy, Miguel Oliva? Ground rule double, RBI, and a home run. 2 RBIs gets him up to 57. Home run number 17, leads in both categories.
In the summer, maybe the day off did him some good.
Nate Adcock is the pitcher. We checked. He's not related to the great Joe Adcock of the Milwaukee Braves. Those of you of a certain age remember Joe Adcock as a premier power hitter. That's a great batting order they had. The 57-58 Braves that won a National League. Mr. Aaron, Mr. Matthews, Mr. Adcock. 2-2.
Shojo Oliva's numbers when he was a Royal. Played well for him, 251 with 35 home runs.
Yeah. Two. Boy, solid base hit right field. Francoeur's got a chase. Miguel's going to run. This guy is going to absolutely go for 3. Here he goes. Here comes the relay. Olivo to third. He's in with a triple. Miguel Olivo with his first triple of the year. Leads it off here in the 5th for the Mariners.
He's a single away from the cycle. Double his first time up, homered off the pole. His last time up, gets a triple here.
Out of the box hard. Key. It was Key.
And it's blistered into the gap. Splits the gap. Francoeur can't run this one down. And Olivo runs well for the Key. You're right, Dave. Busting it out of the box right away.
Well, he cut the bases nicely, too.
With the way this game is going, he may get a couple of at-bats to try to get a single for the cycle.
Why not? Beltre, Adrian Beltre, the last Mariner to get a cycle. Here's Smoke. RBI opportunity for him.
Thought maybe he went into the dive a little bit early.
I was thinking the same thing. Oh,
he
man.
gets there. Good for him. Royals bring their infield in.
Line drive left field. Coming on Gordon. Can't get it! Olivo scores, and Smoke with an RBI base hit. He's got 2 ribbies tonight. 6-2 Mariners.
And Smoke is now 3 for 3.
2 RBIs for Smoke gets him to 49.
Line drive into left field. Alex Gordon tried to rob him of the base hit. Fortunate to get a glove on it and keep it in front of him. Looked like extra bases if he didn't. The ball fall right behind him. Smoke with a single and an RBI. Mariners are 4 for 7 with men in scoring position.
I like it. Limo Pena, base hit last time up, struck out in first at bat. That's a ball that's going to get a lot of action in the gap. Smoke getting to third. Willie Moe to second. They're waving Smoke. He's going to score. It's 7-2 Mariners. Willie Moe Pena picking up an RBI. His 7th since joining the ball club. He's 2 for 3.
Another hit for the Mariners and another hit that is blistered into the gap. Big Willie Moe hammers this pitch into the gap. Smoke's able to score all the way from first.
3rd double for Willie Moe Pena. A lot of good running tonight by the Mariners.
Nobody out in the 5th, and the Mariners 12 hits in the game.
Wells is due. Struck out looking. Fly to left. Home run away from the cycle in this inning. Triple, single, double. And Ackley has hit the ball hard 3 times. I mean, just mashed and been robbed twice. And you can almost make a case for the 3rd one, although it was right at the center fielder. But 3 times he's hit the ball hard and nothing to show for it. Elgin Robinson looking to get in on it. Let's go, hard fix. One the count. On the outside, 1-2. Three straight hits, nobody out.
Slider. Adcock through in the middle. There you can see it, middle of the plate and up. Aggressive swing by Casper, just missed it.
Comes the 1-2 to Wells. One out.
There's 12 hits, 6 of them for extra bases.
Second strikeout by Adcock as we check the Mariner calendar. Brought to you by Sleep Country USA. 18 games left after tonight. Homestand continues with the Royals Saturday, Sunday, Yankees Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Texas next weekend. Makeup day in Cleveland. Final look at Minnesota. Boy, Minnesota's had a tough year. And then the final 3 road games in Texas, and then come home for 3 with Oakland to wrap up the season. Trayvon Robinson, he's flying to left and grounded out to short. First time he's batting left-handed tonight. Trayvon, 2 home runs, both in Anaheim. First trip in when he made his debut after being obtained from the Dodgers organization. Got one the other day. Willie Pena, he's the runner at second base with 1 out. One-two.
Craven walking away wondering how he missed both of those pitches. They're again in the middle of the plate. Aggressive swings from Robinson.
Two. Alex Liddy, he's on deck. We've had some excitement with him. Met his parents. Got his first big league hit. Scored his first big league run. Look at the hit total there for the Mariners. We are just in the 5th inning. I'd like to see those numbers.
Adcock taking a lot of time now. Robinson's had to step out of the batter's box a couple of times here during this at bat.
Down the line, foul ball. Mariners won last night 4-1. Their second win in September. They come into tonight with a record of 2-6 here in the final month of the season. 4th win in the last 10 games. Boy, he is really taking some time. Trayvon Robinson seen just about everything he has. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Back-to-back Ks. It's 3rd for Adcock. 2 outs. Brings up Alex Liddy. This copyrighted telecast presented by authority of the Seattle Mariners and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Seattle Mariners. First big league hit, a double off the fence in left field on a line by Alex Liddy last time up. 1 out in the 4th. Came around to score an Ichiro single. Strike 1. Mom and Dad back over from here from San Remo, Italy. Alex joining us. Angie did a great job interviewing the Liddy family, and Mr. Liddy was, as the youngster, came from Italy to the United States, was here for a while, lived in Beverly Hills, fell in love with baseball, took it back to Italy and groomed his son, and here he is in the big leagues. 1-1.
And for Alex, he took a bunch of pitches his first time up. The next time he was more aggressive. That's when he hit the double. Doesn't seem to stay aggressive, get his hacks in. You see the double that he hit right there in the middle of the plate, about belt high.
One-two pitch coming up. Laid off at 2-2 at Tacoma. Improved this point. 138 games, 32 doubles, 30 homers, 104 the ribbies, and 121 runs scored. Boy, you'd like to see that kind of productivity up here next year. Two and two. Struck him out. So the first three men reach, a couple of runs scores, and then Edcock shuts the door with 3 consecutive strikeouts. Mariners build the lead to 7-2. By Money Tree. Looking for a loan with more time to repay? Apply for a Money Tree payday loan online at moneytreeinc.com. And by Jack in the Box. For a limited time, Jack's Really Big Chicken Sandwich Combo. It's back for only $3.99 plus tax. Good to have you with us as we look at Northwest baseball display here. Safeco Field. Lou Piniella would have been on that 69 Pilot Ball Club, but he got traded from Seattle to Kansas City at the end of 69. Billy Butler leads off. But Blake Bevan settling down. He's retired the last dozen men that he's faced.
Tough first inning for him. Royals came out swinging, basically took his fastball away from him, but as he comes here into the 6th inning, 63 pitches, 47 strikes, 21 batters faced, 17 first pitch strikes. And again, I like the fact that he was able to make an adjustment off of what the game plan was to start. He clearly wanted to establish his fastball. When the Royals jumped all over him, you see 64 pitches for him. He's shown the ability to throw his breaking ball for a strike, which has helped him because now we're seeing a different story on his fastball. The Royals are late on his fastball.
First pitch on the breaking ball, right?
Yeah, early in the count.
High fly ball left field. Wells is under it. 13 in a row retired by Blake Bevan. Mariners and A's, they close out this 2011 season. It's coming up on Wednesday, September 28th. It's also Northwest Getaways night here at Safeco Field. You fans can have a chance to win great trips around the region, including a trip to Union, Washington for a two-night stay and a $200 resort credit at the beautiful Alderbrook Resort and Spa. For more info and tickets to Northwest Getaways night, go to mariners.com/getaways. One out for Eric Hosmer. 1 for 2. The strike. Kansas City's runs coming in the second inning. Home run by Gordon and RBI ground out by Butler. Robinson playing on the hop. Base hit. So that ends a run of 13 consecutive hitters for Blake Bevan. That was a good run for him. And here's Jeff Francoeur. He's the last guy Dustin Ackley wants to see right now. Francoeur's made 2 fabulous catches, taking a home run and extra bases away from Ackley.
Maybe Dustin can rob him right here. Turn a double play on him.
Why not? Strikeout and a tapper back to the pitcher so far for Jeff. Popped it up. Liddy. Foul territory. Now fair territory. Second out. Gaylord Perry in the middle as we look at Northwest baseball exhibit in the Baseball Museum here at Safeco Field. It's like Mr. Davis, Alvin Dace. Top of the frame, you got Norm Charlton. Alvin Davis. Saw him a couple of nights ago in Anaheim. Boy, he looked good. What a gentleman. Alvin Davis, Mr. Mariner. Moustakas, the hitter, 1 for 2. This with the off-speed pitch to him. 2 RBIs tonight for Ichiro, 2 for Olivo, 2 for Smoke, and 1 for Pena. Mariners have been held hitless just once tonight. They had 3 multiple hit innings. One. Big pitch.
Well, again, it's his fastball now at 91 miles an hour. The pitch that they were handling in the first, and because of the off-speed pitches, they can't catch up to the fastball. The pitch is in the middle of the plate.
Blake Bevan. 0-3, couple of no decisions since he last won a ball game on August 6th at Anaheim. Look out. Hit an empty seat, thank goodness. Angels and Yankees 1-1. That's in the bottom of the 7th. Two pitch here. Ryan knocks it down. First and second here. 2 outs for Kansas City in the 6th.
Off the end of the bat, and it curves. It's actually curving back towards Ryan. Keeps it on the infield.
Johnny Giovatello lined out to shortstop, grounded out to second. Ball 1. Gil Olivo going out to speak with his pitcher. Gil's had a great night at the dish. He's a single away from the cycle.
It looked like the first pitch was a good pitch, a slider. Knees, outside corner, there you go. Didn't get the call.
One-oh pitch. Bevan retired the first man here in the 6th. Butler. A base hit, a pop up, and a base hit. Two and one. Hosmer's at second. Stockus is at first. Kansas City Ball Club 4-4 record here in the month of September. 2-1 pitch coming. Reaches out. That is foul by a heck of a lot. First base umpire Brian Runge watching that one.
After falling behind 2-0, is able to get back into the count. See if he can make a quality pitch here. 80 pitches now in the game for Blake. 58 strikes, 22 balls.
No action in the Mariner pen. Two. Foul ball. Just played down there by the ball to old left field. Tonight's made. 2-2. Evo keeps it in front of him. Full count. Hosmer and Moustakas, they'll be on the move. 2 outs. Full count.
He's keeping the ball down. Again, needs to make a pitch here.
3-2 pitch. Runners don't take off just yet. Runners go. Pitch. Right side, long run. Smoke got a play.
Great play.
Yes, he did. Nicely done by Justin Smoke. Right on the target, comes out unharmed. And that'll do it as a couple of runners are stranded as we take a look at the museum. And Who's this guy right here coming out of the dugout to celebrate?
That's a guy that's excited and happy to see Ken Griffey Jr. sliding into home.
How about the range of Justin Smoke going near the tarp, making a nice backhand grab.
It's great concentration because he knows the tarp is there.
You know, pitcher Blake Bevan's going to enjoy that. Smoke's having a good night, 3 for 3, 2 runs batted in, a run scored, a nice defensive play. Here's Ichiro, another guy having a great night.
He's also 3 for 3 with a home run.
He's got 2 singles and a homer, 2 runs driven in. Meanwhile, Miguel Olivo needs a single, and he'll have a cycle.
He'll be up hitting 4th this inning.
Ready to add to it. Ichiro and Olivo, 9 hits, 6 RBIs tonight. Ichiro, Olivo, and Smoke. Couple homers in there. Wow, that got away. 2-1. Adcock came on to get the final couple of outs in the 4th inning. 5th inning, he gave up a triple, RBI single, RBI double, then struck out Wells, Robinson, and Liddy. It's 2-2 here to Ichiro. Starter Jeff Francis, Mariners pounded him. Jim Vitello throws over to Hosmer for the first out. Let's check in with Angie Mente.
Guys, tomorrow here on Root Sports, we make it so you can tailgate at your coffee table. You don't have to go anywhere. It all gets going at 9 a.m. Iowa taking on Iowa State, and then the Huskies taking on Hawaii. From there, we're heading to Philadelphia where the Timbers are taking on the Union. Then Michael Pineda takes the mound as the M's and the Royals play Game 3 of their series. It all wraps up with the Sounders hosting Real Salt Lake. Catch your favorite local teams tomorrow, only here on Root Sports. Dave?
All right, Angie, thank you. Here's Brendan Ryan. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored. Popped to the shortstop and struck out. Second time we've seen him do that in the last couple of days.
And I'm sure that it did not hit the pad. Probably hit it off his foot. You see the shin guard. 2-seam fastball. Yeah, it's off his foot. Probably a piece of his ankle.
That's a bargain in that. Counts 1-1 with one out here in the Mariner home sixth. Today against Felipe Paulino in tomorrow's game. Anthony Vasquez will go on Sunday as that pitch inside. On deck is Dustin Ackley. Hit the ball hard 3 times, been robbed twice. One count. Two in a round.
Adcock pitching him inside, staying with the two-seam fastball. You can see Brendan, his left hand, like a little backhanded movement out towards the mound, trying to get himself to stay inside. He's hit one ball off his foot, and that last ball he pulled foul. Stay back up the middle with it.
And there he is, back up the middle, finds its way through base hit. When he had that nice little hitting streak going up the middle and right side a lot, and it worked very well for him, as it does right here. One out base hit.
This is another two-seam fastball. It's out over the plate. Bounces it back up the middle for a base hit, so Brendan Ryan checks in. That's 13 hits for the Mariners tonight. Bring up Dustin Ackley, as Dave mentions, hit the ball in the button all 3 times. Has nothing to show for it, including getting robbed of a home run. Thinking, if he lines out this time, Dave, he should probably light those batting gloves on fire. Time to burn something.
Honest to goodness, man. Either that or just hit it, as Buhner would say, just hit it in somebody's soup. Hit
it where they can't catch it?
That's exactly right.
Frank Gore, he looks like he can't wait. Making a highlight reel tonight.
2 tremendous plays robbing Ackley. Two 2-0 count. To Ackley, runner goes. Throw down to second is not in time. Ryan with a stolen base. Trying to give him 11. He had one last night as well.
Looks like Brendan steals this off the pitcher, Adcock. Great jump for Brendan Ryan. Look at that, Escobar finally decided not to get out in front of the base. Gave his catcher a chance.
Reyes got a nice quick release, strong throw. 3-1 here to count to Ackley. And Ackley will take the walk. First and second. All right, brings up Olivo, a single shy of hitting for the cycle.
He has hit the ball hard all 3 times tonight. A double in the left center gap, a home run off the left field foul pole, and then a triple into right center.
Just see Chavez getting up to throw in Kansas City bullpen. So Olivo, ground rule double in the first, home run in the third, triple in the fifth. Single away from the cycle. Adrian Beltre, the last Mariner to do it. Little looper. Goes to Gordon on a broken bat. 2 outs. Smokes had a good night. Here he comes, single to center for an RBI. Another single to center and a single to left. Scored another run.
Yep, 2 RBIs in the game for Justin. Coming off his 13th home run that he hit in last night's game. Proved to be the difference for the Mariners.
That walk to Ackley is the first walk by Kansas City pitching. So the Mariners have done it all with the base hits.
Extra base hits tonight.
Strike one. Oh, 1 to Smoke, couple of men on. 0-1. On 2 strikes. Home run last night for Ackley. On top of a pitch. Rode it out for a 2-run homer in the 6th last night. First home run since June 12th. 13 on the year. 2 RBIs tonight. Gets him to 49. Smoke playing in game number 108. Missed some time with death of his dad, multiple injuries. This is game 143 for the Mariners.
Both of his thumbs. Everybody has seen the ball that he was trying to field at first that hit him in the face. That's why he wears a guard when he's hitting right-handed.
1-2 pitch. Struck him out. And that'll do it for the Mariners here in the 6th. Just the 2nd inning tonight in which the Mariners do not score. They leave 2 and have a 7-2 lead. Take a look at our Geico quote, or listen to our Geico quote on what Eric Wedge expected out of his starter Blake Bevan tonight.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing to show emotion every now and again, but it has to be channel them in the right direction. But Blake, yeah, he's done a good job for us. Want him to see him go out there and just control the baseball game tonight. If he can do that, I think that our chances are pretty good.
Well, he's done a terrific job after a very rocky start. 2 runs, 4 hits, left 2 in the first inning. Then he went on a run where he retired 13 consecutive hitters. And in the offense, you'll love it. They went crazy on the offense on Jeff Francis. The Mariners enjoy a 7-2 lead. First pitch, breaking ball to Perez for strike.
And that has been the key. Abel, look at this. CenturyLink high-speed pitch. Stopped out at 94 miles an hour. That's a good fastball for Blake. But the key is throwing that breaking ball for a strike early in the count. He had to find a way to get the Royals off of his fastball, and he's been able to do that.
Blake coming in with a record of 3-5. He's not won a game since August 6th. Nice pitch there, 1-2. Way out of play.
"87 pitches for Blake. This will be his last inning. Sean Kelly getting loose in the Mariners bullpen. Trying to keep him right around 100. There's Sean.
Ball and 2 strikes to Perez. Struck him out. Nice pitch. Blake Bevan, 3rd strikeout of the ball game. He's not walked anybody.
Boy, this fastball was over Perez's head. Reaches back, throws it as hard as he can at 92 miles an hour. Up around the visor area. Look at that.
1 for 3 night for Perez. Here's the 9-hole hitting shortstop. Sees Escobar swinging a miss. He's 0 for 2. With the off-speed offering, 1-1. Escobar then back to the top of the order, and Alex Gordon. To the gap. It's going to carry, and this kid can run. Alcides Escobar. He's going for 3, and he's going to make it easily. Escobar with a triple, team best 7th. A 1-out runner at 3rd here for Kansas City in the 7th inning.
There wasn't any doubt in his mind that he was getting 3 once he sees it gets past the outfielders in the right center.
Nice easy runner too. Yeah.
First ball that's been hit hard off of Blake Bevan in a while.
Talking about these Kansas City Ball Club, 4th in batting average, and 2nd in doubles to Boston, 2nd in triples to Tampa Bay. And they are 11th in home runs.
This is where it's going to get tough for Blake. Back to the top of the lineup. Alex Gordon homered on the first pitch of the game.
Off the glove of Smoke. That'll score a run. 7-3. Base hit for Gordon. His 2nd hit tonight. His 2nd RBI tonight. He's got 80 on the season.
A great effort. See Justin trying to get, looks like it goes out the end of his glove. Actually, ooh. I think that went through his glove. That was strange.
Eric Wedd's going to come and get Bevan. Good work, though, by Bevan after a very, very shaky first inning. As we mentioned, a run where he retired 13 consecutive hitters. He's in position to win his first game since August 6th. Nice job by Blake Bevan out of Irving, Texas. He leads with a 7-3 lead. Nice work after 6 1/3. And this is the one that, but Mr. Smoke wants to check some inventory here, huh?
It clearly goes through the webbing of his glove.
How about that?
And I haven't seen him change anything to see if there's a string that was broken. Sometimes the leather string, they'll break. Strange.
Very.
Looks like his glove is fine. Huh.
Well, first for everything, right? Here's Melky Cabrera, first hitter for Sean Kelly. One out, one on, a run in. Melky tonight a triple, fly to center and a strikeout.
Blake Bevan, 93 pitches, 68 for strikes. 3 strikeouts, no walks, big key in the game. 3 runs, they're all earned on 9 hits.
Two balls, one strike.
Numbers for Kelly, just 2 1/3 innings pitched for him. It's good to see him back. He worked hard this year. I'm sure he's happy to get a chance to pitch this month and get himself healthy again going into spring training next year.
He was hoping to be back in August. Like you said, hey, he's back.
Over the course of the winter and going into spring training, probably pick up a couple mile an hour again on his fastball.
2-2. Two pitch here to Melky Cabrera. Look out. Back safely is Gordon. Kansas City #1 in base stealing this year. 136. Count runs full on Cabrera. Billy Butler's on deck. Breaking ball. Left center field for Wells. No tag. 2 outs. Don't forget, when you're traveling outside the Northwest this season, take the Mariners with you wherever you go. Subscribe to MLB.tv to see every Mariners game live or on demand on your computer and your favorite devices. Visit Mariners.com to order and get more details. MLB.tv, baseball everywhere. Butler tonight, RBI ground out, fly to center, fly to left. Elliott 296, 18 homers, 84 runs batted in. One, two.
Starts him off with a couple of sliders. Another good sign that Sean is feeling better.
Oh, 2. Strike 3 call. Another slider. Nice pitch by Sean Kelly. Comes in, gets the job done. Couple of outs real quick here in the 7th. Home 7th coming up. Mariners on top of Kansas City in Game 2 of this 4-game series. Washington's Lottery. Buy your hometown heroes raffle ticket from Washington's Lottery. On sale now. You play, veterans win. A major salute to men and women of the armed forces of our country, especially as we come up here on the 10th anniversary of the September 11th, 2001 terrorist attacks. I was getting ready for a football game at about 8:40, doing some homework, laying out my game boards. Heard about a plane hitting the World Trade Center. I remember listening to Imus in the morning, my old station at WNBC, and I thought it was a little plane, as did he. And then Warner Wolf, a longtime sportscaster and friend, he called up and said, man, that was no little plane. Turned on the TV, and you saw the horror right there in front of you. Willie Mo Pena be the first hitter for the new pitcher for the Kansas City Royals, Jesse Chavez. Willie Mo, couple of hits, got an RBI.
Jesse Chavez, just 4 2/3 innings for him. 1 strikeout, 2 walks, given up a couple of home runs. No record. Good fastball, only 94, 95 miles an hour.
One and one. Here to Pena. He'll be followed by Wells and Robinson. Two and one. Willie Mo Pena for his first home run here at Safeco Field. Breaking ball in there, 2-2. You see Chavez, 6'1", 168. Out of Victorville, California, lives in San Pedro, California. Turned 28 last month. Breaking ball, well, you can see him pull down on the old curtain. Yeah, you can see it come straight down on that 12-6.
Willie Mo didn't see it. He's looking for that 94-mile-an-hour fastball.
Turn that baby around. Boy, good sales on Ichiro's shirts. Casper Wells looking for a hit. 0 for 3. Oof, boy, they got no play umpire Marvin Hudson. Jim McClellan coming down the line a little bit to ask how Hudson's doing. He's okay. Wells tonight, strikeout looking, fly to left, strikeout swinging. Chavez been with the Pittsburgh Pirates in 08 and 09. 73 games. That's a career best in 09. Atlanta in 2010 before coming over to Kansas City last year. He's acquired by Kansas City. Outfielder Gregor Blanco and lefty Tim Collins for Rick Ankiel and Kyle Farnsworth. And Keel and Kyle Farnsworth have since moved on from those teams. There's Casper Wells, base hit for him. 2-2 pitch. So it looks like what, Trayvon Robinson, the last one to check in with a base hit.
And Ackley.
And Ackley's hit the ball hard 3 times.
Casper breaking ball down and away from him, stays with it, keeps his hands back, and is able to line it into left field.
Robinson 0 for 3. Fly to left, ran out to short and a strikeout. Early on, busy night for Trayvon in center field. Through 4 innings, he had made 5 putouts.
It appears he's going to get a good look here in the last month. Franklin Gutierrez, his season is over.
1-1. What he said about Ackley checking with base, it feels like it. I mean,
he's hit the ball as hard as anybody.
I mean, my goodness. 1-2.
It has been a hang with him evening for Dustin Ackley.
Wells the runner at first with one out.
Yeah.
Tremont. He's gone. Second time in a row he's struck out. That's 2 Ks here for Jesse Chavez. Seattle Mariners baseball right here on Root Sports, being brought to you by AT&T and by Whitmer Brothers Brewing. Brewing without boundaries. Dave Sims, Mike Flowers, the Root Sports crew. Very comfortable night here at Safeco Field. 14,805 on hand. Alex Liddy swinging a miss.
First major league hit. It was a double off the fence in left field. Double came back in the 4th inning.
Thing you like about that, I mean, they all count, but boy, it was a rocket. You gotta love to see that. Check swing. 0-2. First big league hit. First run scored. He's got an 0-2 count. Chavez, third pitcher tonight for Kansas City. 1-2. Runner holds. Reyes keeps it in front. 2-2 to Liddy.
Today's game, I laugh sometimes. The umpires, they always get the ball. You know, they're going to, if it's in the dirt, they're going to throw it out, but they'll always look at it, check it out, and then throw it out. You have to see him put one back in the bag.
Yeah, right. Then he strikes out. Chavez has a good inning. Gives up a single, strikes out the rest. 7-3 as we go to the 8th.
Is brought to you by the Emerald Queen Casino, the entertainment capital of the Northwest.
It's a similar shot that we had last night with the sun. Gorgeous, just like last did. You know, it's moving a little bit, isn't it? Good looking shot. Hosmer, Francoeur, Mustakis, 4, 5, and 6 here in the 8th. 7-3 Mariners on 14 hits. Sean Kelly got the final 2 outs of the 7th inning. 2 RBI night for Ichiro. Olivo, Smoke, and Pena checking in with an RBI. Big hack by Hosmer, 1-2.
He saw a breaking ball in the middle of the plate and up.
Left field, backing up Wells, track, reaching up, nice catch. Casper Wells, and that baby all the way. Well done. 1 out. Good poke there by Hosmer.
Hosmer showing some pop, hitting the ball the other way. Casper getting back in plenty of time.
And he takes a home run away. Looks like that might, that was going to hit the
close.
fence. It would have been real close. Good job. There's Jeff Francoeur. Francoeur tonight a strikeout. Tapper back to the pitcher and a pop to third. Well played. Wells coming on, and can't get it. Backed up by Robinson. That'll keep Francoeur at first. Good effort.
Ball hung in the air for a long time. I thought he was going to make a diving catch, go back to back on the highlights.
One out, one on for Mike Moustakas. Third baseman, 2 hits tonight. 2 for 3.
Get that base hit. Jamie Wright will get loose for the Mariners out in their bullpen. There's Jamie. It's the 7th inning last night.
Big fly ball, short right field. 2 outs. Next Saturday, 17th of September, we say thanks for your season-long support. Fan Appreciation Celebration. You want to be here. Mariners take on the Rangers. A whole lot of prizes given out throughout the ball game. More than ever before, they include a Holland America Line Cruise, autographed jerseys, 2012 opening night tickets, and more. Get your tickets at mariners.com. Giavotella. Ball 1 to Johnny. Two and 0. Kelly's had a full Tommy John surgery, a partial Tommy John surgery, and an oblique injury on the last, 3.5 years.
And right now his fastball is 90 to 92 miles an hour. Continue to strengthen his arm. Suspect when he comes to spring training next year, he'll be back in the 94 mile an hour range.
That'll be welcomed.
Yes.
2-0. Pretty decent slider tonight, too. Two-one pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Ackley to Ryan, and that'll do it for the Royals in the 8th. Home 8th coming up. Top of the order, Ichiro. He's had a 3-hit night, 3 for 4, couple of runs batted in. Let's see what he can do here.
Wenatchee Valley night at Safeco Field. Tim, you are actually the director of Wenatchee Apollo Club, right? You sung the national anthem this evening. How did that all come about?
Well, we realized that the Mariners have 81 home games, is that right?
Yep.
And we thought, somebody's going to sing it 81 times this year, and maybe we could have a shot at it. So we thought, heck, let's send in an audition CD and see what our chances are. And worked out for us. So, yeah, what a privilege to get to come and sing for the Mariners.
Hey, you guys were fantastic. Thank you very much. And like I said, these are hardcore. They got to drive back to Wenatchee. You think they're leaving early? No way, Dave. No way.
I don't blame them. Get your money's worth. Job well done, too. The men sang beautifully. A lot of spirit, and their leader, he did a great job. Here's Ichiro. He had 3 successive hits. Thankfully, that ricocheted off to him, an empty seat. Single home run, single stolen base, couple of runs batted in. 3 for 4 night for him. 166 hits. Two balls, 1 strike. Ichiro, Ryan, and Ackley here in the bottom of the 8th. Scorecard, most of the run productions come from the top of the order. Bottom of the order has suffered its share of strikeouts. 2, 4, 6, 9 strikeouts. Mixed in Pena through Liddy. 6 through 9. Slow roller booted by Giavotella. Take a look at our Sterling Savings Bank recap, and let's focus on defense. And Mike, it's been really good.
Robinson has been busy in center field. Frank Core, he has robbed Ackley a couple of times. Smoke making a catch over by the tarp. Here's Frank Core taking a home run away from Dustin Ackley. And Casper Wells. Outfield has been busy tonight.
Yes, they have. Brendan Ryan, base hit and a stolen base back in the 6th. Error 4 on Giavotella. Puts Ichiro aboard. One. So Leva's going to have a chance here. Possibly, if he doesn't hit, there's no double play.
Right.
He's a single away. Hitting for the cycle.
Three for 4. His last at bat in the 6th inning. Hit a fly ball to left field. I think it broke his bat at first. I thought maybe. Just maybe it was going to drop.
Yeah. 2-1. Ichiro takes off. He's got stolen base easily.
Nobody covering.
That's a problem. Second stolen base tonight for Ichiro. Gives him 39.
He gets a good jump. Perez, no throw because there is nobody to throw it to.
Ed Yost, the skipper there on the left, not real happy. And takes a double play out. 2-2 here to Ryan. Through 5 innings, the Mariners scored 2 in the first, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth. And scoreless in the second inning, and 6th and 7th they put up a couple of zeros as well.
Brendan Ryan is 1 for 4, has a stolen base, scored a run.
2 up high. We'll count to Ryan with Ackley on deck. 2. Take it. He did. 2 on here for the Mariners. Nobody out. Just the second walk in the ballgame. How about that? College football Saturday returns tomorrow. It's headlined by Steve Sarkisian's Washington Huskies taking on the explosive Warriors of Hawaii at 12:30. It's all part of a big doubleheader this Saturday right here on Root Sports. Dave Ackley can go home with some satisfaction of getting a base hit here. He's hit the ball hard 3 times and walked. Lined out the center. Farron-Core robbed him twice.
See, guys, that a couple of hits. Sometimes it's a chopper in the hole and a broken bat base hit. Oh, it'll look like a couple of line drives in the box score tomorrow. Well, people right now are looking at Dustin. His box score. They're not going to know that he's hit 3 bullets. Now he's behind in the count, 0-2.
Right-hander Aaron Crow throwing. Gets away. Ichiro thought about it. Gets back. 1-2. Salvador Perez. Nice throw off to a good start in his early career.
Yeah, it looks like Jamie will pitch the top of the 9th.
1-2 to Ackley. 2 on. Nobody out. Struck him out. 1 out. Here's Olivo now with a chance to hit for the cycle. And the fans know it. They're into it.
Jay Buhner had the first cycle. That was there. I saw it. Ended up getting a triple. And it was A-Rod. A-Rod's cycle, I think, won somebody $1 million. I can't remember the name. Pamela Altazan with Alex's cycle. And then Olerud and Beltre, the last one to do it.
Here's Olivo, single, and he's got the cycle. By the way, as Miguel was walking to the plate, official score, Eric Radovich made a change. Take down the E4 on this 8th inning at bat for Ichiro. Give him a base hit. Gives him a 1, 2, 3, 4 hits tonight. And she's out there with the itchy meter updated to the moment. Olivo. 1-1. There's the other cycles. Wow, it's been 3 years ago already. Beltre with that cycle. Jeez. One to Miguel. 2-1. Shortstop. They turn 2, and Miguel's denied an opportunity to hit for the cycle. A great night nonetheless. Top of the 9th coming up. Mariners lead at 7-3 on a 15-hit night.
Casino, Seattle's premier entertainment, gaming, and dining destination. By Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And by Sterling Savings Bank. Visit one of our 178 branches or go to sterlingsavingsbank.com. Back upstairs to Dave. Let's finish this thing.
Jamie Wright. That's what we've been saying during the break. Let's finish it up. 7-3. Mariners trying to get the first 2 games now here against Kansas City. 2 more Saturday and Sunday, and then the Yankees come in.
Numbers for Jamie Wright: 3.48 ERA, 62 innings for him, 44 strikeouts. Opponent's average 2.51. Jamie has a 2-3 record on the year.
Yankees come in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, followed by the Texas Rangers. Salvador Perez, the catcher, leads off. What's in strike?
Sean Kelly pitched well.
Yes, he did. Getting better in it. I thought the slider was good.
It was.
That tremendous asset. They check it. Brian Runge. That's a strike. Oh, and 2. The Seagulls are trying to tell us the lead. Outside, gets away from Olivo. Was that last year, year before last? One sat in center field, a bunch of them. Is that here?
I think it was 2 years ago.
Yeah. Didn't want to move. And Goody's trying to get him out of the way. Good looking pitch. Strike 3 called to Perez. 1 out.
Good looking curveball from Jamie. There you go.
City's Escobar, the shortstop, batting in a 9-hole. He had a triple right center field his last time up. 1 for 3. Plenty of hits in this game. Mariners have banged out 15, 10 for Kansas City. Look out! Tried to snap a curveball and missed badly.
Yeah, hit him with a curve. 80 miles an hour. Sometimes it just slips out of your hand, and that's what happens here. Right top of the lineup back up. Alex Gordon. Alex Gordon 2 for 4 with a home run.
One out, 1 on here in the top of the 9th. Mariners 7-3 lead. First pitch Gordon saw tonight, he homered. It's 21st. Last time up, got an infield hit, drove in a second run of the game. He's got 80 on the season. Runner goes. Throw gets by Olivo. Runner thinks about it. That's Escobar, but he'll hold.
Stolen base. Well, maybe he would try it with his speed, but down 4 runs. Not worth the risk.
2-0 the count to Gordon.
And that will get Brandon League up in the pen.
All right, they take the stolen base away, give him get advancement on a wild pitch. Jamie's 3-0. His league warms up.
Brandon was able to get his 34th save in last night's game.
3-1. A lot of good work by the Mariners. Deuces were wild in those innings for Seattle. Fly ball, short center field. Trayvon Robinson coming off as Ryan peels away. 2 outs. Melky Cabrera, last batter here, last hope here for Kansas City. I'm not surprised that Eric Radovich changed his mind again.
Well, I didn't think so.
I was like, wow. Goes back, so it's a stolen base now for Escobar. Melky Cabrera. First inning trip since then. Fly to center, strike out, fly out the left. Forges ahead here, 0-2.
I know he hit Escobar with a curveball, but he's thrown some good ones tonight. Last one, sharp breaking curveball at 78 miles an hour.
He's way ahead of Cabrera. Fights it off. Oh, 2 to Cabrera. Mariners up 7-3. Pitch. Got him. That's a ball game. Mariners win it 7-3. Take the first 2 games of this series. And you got to love the offensive productivity tonight. Ichiro drives in a couple of runs with multiple hits for Olivo. Couple of runs batted in. Ditto Smoke. Pena drives in a run and good pitching. How about the bounce back by Blake Bevan after his rocky start?
And that will be what Eric Wedge will talk about after the game. He loves to see the offense. So does Chris Chambliss, for that matter. He's had to work hard this year, so for them to put up 15 hits. But it'll be Blake Bevan. The adjustment that he made after the first inning to come back and end up getting the win in this game, I thought was outstanding for the young pitcher.
So 7-3, Mariners take game 2 of this 4-game set. We have games Saturday and Sunday, and then the Yankees come to town, followed by Texas. Good start to this homestand, 7-3. Look at Felix pounding on the head of Olivo, who was a single shy of the cycle.